So if you have had very stubborn anemia, the iron doesn't go up, then I'll give you a couple of ideas why this might be happening. So let's say you do eat enough iron. Okay, that's the first thing anyways. Then first thing to really think through and make sure that it is working is your digestive system. Because if you eat enough, but maybe there is a bottleneck, your digestive system doesn't break it down, you don't have enough of the gastric juices, enzymes, and it's just like sluggish and slow, then that means that beautiful food doesn't end up in your system. So there's the bottleneck, right? So if it doesn't get broken down properly, then the iron doesn't reach your bloodstream, and then it cannot reach your organs and your tissues and do the job. Yeah, I see that quite often. The other thing can be that maybe there is some kind of a pathogen in the body that kind of chews up your iron. It can be H. pylori, but it could be some other pathogens as well. Again, I see that quite often. If you do a good amount of iron for a good amount of time, and you know it's an absorbable type of iron and it is not shifting, then we need to look at the pathogens possibly. Fix that, fix the iron. And then, of course, the third one is, again, very common, is with reproductive age women who have their periods. And if they have heavy periods, then obviously there's a big loss of iron. And in this scenario, what can happen quite often is that they are constantly playing the catch. So they're constantly taking the iron supplements, but the bleeding is still so heavy that they are constantly losing a lot of blood. So in this case, yes, I always do support with the iron, but I also help to regulate the hormones and the body and the reproductive system so that the periods are not as heavy and flooding. And usually by doing that, the iron itself fixes as well. See if this info helps you.